What's up, pranksters? Welcome back. Have you guys ever been in a situation where you study for a test for long periods of time, yet you still can't memorize it? Well, it's happened to me, especially in my high school years, and it's no fun. So in this video, I'm gonna show you guys 3 ways that you guys can pass a test using your notes, even if your teacher doesn't allow you to. You'll have to be sneaky about it, but it's totally doable. So before we get started, I wanna make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel with the notifications turned on. Hit that thumbs up button and check it out. Alright cheaters, well let's get started. So for our first little hack, we're gonna need a pencil like this one. Now this is a regular looking pencil, it's a plain pencil. Well, we're gonna turn it into one of these. A lot of kids love these colorful pencils these days. I personally don't, but these are very common. Now, we're gonna try to make one of these. Of course, we're not gonna make it this colorful, but we're gonna try to make it stand out. And for that, we're gonna be using some Christmas wrapping paper. Now, this is from last Christmas, so you know, I don't mind using a piece of it. We're not gonna need a lot. We're basically gonna need the length of the pencil. So let's say you're using this pencil. Well, you're gonna pretty much get your measurements based off this pencil. Pretty much from the point up to the eraser, that's the length you're gonna need. So I've got my trusty scissors right here, and I'm just gonna cut a strip of it, just like this. That is perfect. Now we got the right size to cover this pencil. For this, you're gonna need some clear tape to hold the wrapping paper over the pencil. So again, wrap it around your pencil like this and use tape to hold it in place. Alright, so now we have our pencil here. It looks legit. It looks like this pencil came like this. So if it's around Christmas time, then you know you could really pass this off as a Christmas pencil. But as of right now, it looks pretty legit. Now our next step is to cut out another strip, but that's where we're gonna put our cheat notes. Now the thing about this wrapping paper is that it's double-sided, so you got a decorative design on either side, which is okay. It's not the ideal wrapping paper. We would actually want the one that is blank on one side. That way we can actually write our notes on there. But like I said, it's fine. We can manage with this one. So again, we're gonna cut out a little strip, which I'm gonna trim down a bit more right now, but I'm just gonna show you a little example of it. Basically, depending on how long your notes are, so this could be a long cheat note, you're gonna put your notes on this side right here. So on it, I'm gonna write cheat notes. Can you guys see that? So basically you have all this space to write down any info that you might need, such as a formula for a really hard math equation. So if you're not good with formulas, then you can write them down here. You can write down your spelling words or anything else that you need for your test. So if your teacher says you can't bring your notes into class, well, this is the perfect way to do so. Once you have your cheat notes ready, you're gonna wrap it around the pencil. So you're gonna tape one end to the pencil like this, and of course use tape to keep it in place. So now I just roll the pencil and it'll coil nicely on the pencil. So look at that, I have a pencil. You know, it looks red, it looks like it's got a design on it. Teachers won't really think much of this. So during your test, guys, you're writing, right? You're gonna hold on to this, and then of course you're gonna come across that one question that always gets you, that one question that you just don't know the answer to. So you're gonna look at your notes and see if you have anything that might help you there. So you're gonna open it up and begin to unroll it. See, cheat notes. So once you find your answer, you're gonna roll it back up really fast and continue working on your test. And do this until you're done with your test. It should be simple enough. It'll be super easy to pass this test, especially since you have your notes on your pencil. For this next hack, you're gonna need a binder clip. The bigger the better. Of course, you can use a small one, but smaller means your notes will be limited. So if you wanna get a big one, you're gonna need a blank sheet of paper because you're gonna cut out a little strip, which is where you're gonna keep your notes. So about this size works for me. Now remember, the size of your cheat note will be based on your binder clip. So if it's bigger, like I said, you'll need a bigger sheet. Now that it looks like this, and it'll fit in perfectly, so we're gonna write our notes on there. I'm not sure what kind of notes you might need, but I'm just gonna write cheat notes on here. But the word cheat is such a bad word. Can't we just use like test notes or something? Well, I guess we can use test notes. I don't want you guys to see this as a bad thing. I just want you guys to see this as a solution to an everyday problem. So again, you can use this for your spelling words. How about a math equation? Or like a date for a event in history. Anything that you might need help with memorizing, you guys can put down on your cheat note. Once it's like this, you're gonna roll it up. So start from the bottom and roll it up. Now, once you get to this end, you might need some glue or some tape because we're gonna attach this end right here to the inside of this binder clip. So I'm gonna use some tape. It's best if you use double-sided tape, which I'm gonna do right now. I'm just gonna fold this tape so that it's sticky on both sides. Stick it on this end right here. And then we're gonna put this inside this binder clip. So just like this. Perfect. See, now you have your notes inside. You can show up to class with a big old binder or show up to class with something that needs this binder clip on. So maybe you have a little folder that you need to close down like this. Barely clamp it on there. Now during a test, and let's say this is the test, if you get stuck on something, just pull out the little cheat note like this. See? I got the answers right there. And if the teacher is nearby or whatever, just push them back in. Just like that. Let's see that again in action. So you're in class, you're taking your test, you get stuck on something. You just pull out the cheat note. You can turn them in either direction. Once you're ready to put them back in, just push them inside. And they're gone. See? Nobody would know a thing. Now, I'm not going to say this is the most creative one because it will look kind of suspicious that you would have a binder clip on top of your desk. But if you can get away with it, why not, right? So if you have a binder clip and some time to make your notes, then go for it. See? Notes. No notes. They retract back inside. Usually when your teacher tells you that it's test time and it's time to clear up your desk and have nothing on top, sometimes they allow you to have a water bottle. And so if that's the case with your teacher and you're allowed to have a water bottle during a test, then that is perfect because this is a genius idea to sneak your notes into class during a test. And to pull this off, you're gonna need 2 water bottles. Well, actually not 2 water bottles, but you will need the wrapper of another water bottle. So you might wanna peel that off. That's all you're gonna need. So do this carefully and gently so you don't break the wrapper, so you don't damage the wrapper. So let's begin prepping this wrapper. I'm gonna lay this down on the table and you'll encounter this issue, so this is how you're gonna solve it. If you touch both ends, they're sticky because of the residue from the adhesive. So we wanna get rid of that, and the best way to do so is to counter it with some tape. So get some clear tape and just tape over the sticky residue that's there. See, now it's not sticky anymore. So I'm gonna do the same to the other side. Perfect. And perfect. Now it's not sticky anymore. Okay guys, the next step here is to create a cheat note. So I'm gonna grab this sheet of paper that I just used for the last hack. Now this cheat note strip has to be smaller than the wrapper. So I'm just gonna cut a thin one, not a really thick one, but a thin one, just to be on the safe side. That will do. And of course, on it, we're gonna write down our info that we need. So we're gonna name this again, cheat notes, and put all your math stuff, spelling, and science info that you need for your test. So write everything down. I'm just gonna do a little scribbles here just so that it seems like I wrote down some info on it. So here's our cheat note strip. We're gonna wrap it around our water bottle. So get some tape, attach it on, and you have your cheat notes on top. This is pretty simple. You guys can do this under a couple of minutes. All you need is school supplies like tape, paper, pencil, and a water bottle. Now we're almost done, but as you guys can see, this looks suspicious, especially if your teacher's walking around and he or she sees the cheat notes on the wrapper. We don't want that, right? So that's why we got this other wrapper right here. This wrapper is no longer sticky, and we are gonna wrap it around our cheat note. All right, so we're gonna cover our cheat note with the wrapper. Now we're gonna join them together. And of course, we'll be using some clear tape as well. Now this is the key part right here. When you do join these two sides together, make sure it's not too tight. Make sure it's loose, but not loose enough that the wrapper will fall down. That is perfect, guys. See, it looks like a regular water bottle. Nothing fishy about it, nothing suspicious. You can definitely have this in class. And then when you get stuck on a question like we always do, this is what we're gonna do. We can either pull this down like this or pull it up. Either direction, guys, you'll be able to see your notes during your test. See? It slides up and down. So you're taking your test, your teacher is nearby, she might see you, so all you do is simply just like this. And now you can easily pass any test. Just so you guys know, I don't condone cheating, nor do I support it. The purpose of this video was to show you guys that every problem has a solution, including passing a test. With that being said, guys, I hope you guys pass your test the old-fashioned way, by studying. It's not that hard, actually. The demos shown in this video were just for entertainment purposes. They're fun to know, but not to try. So for those of you guys who showed up to watch this video, thank you guys so much. And if you joined the notification squad, you guys rock. I'll see you pranksters in my next video. But you actually do want to pass. So what I have here is the cheat note underneath the sleeve. And of course, I'll have easy access to it. Be very sneaky about this and just unzip it. Here's what the cheat note would look like. It's a big opening. It's only for your eyes because you can just angle it so that only you can see it, not even your neighbors can see it. So I'll be looking at it and getting my answers from the cheat note. And let's say the teacher was to suddenly come over or approach me, I would just zip it back up, and just like that, guys, they wouldn't know a thing.